Michael, one of the key features in Excel is its ability to do calculations. Why don't we start looking at how to build some formulas?
Okay.
We're looking at the budget worksheet that we set up in an earlier lesson. And we have some numbers in here, but we probably want to do some calculations with these numbers. For example, we have the yearly income, but we probably want to know what the monthly income is. What's some other information that you might want from this particular data?
Well, I know I need to know how much is going to be left over for me.
Right, so we want to take what's coming in, subtract what's going out, and tell us what you have to work with, exactly. So let's start with cell B3, where we have the monthly income. So if we have the yearly, then we should be able to get the monthly.
Yeah, and I guess you just divide that by 12.
Exactly. So your first instinct might be to just do it like you would on a calculator, right? So you type in 36,000, we use the slash to divide, and then you type in 12. Remember, Excel doesn't see anything until you hit enter, so we'll enter that.
It didn't solve anything.
That's right. As far as Excel's concerned, it doesn't know that it's a formula. It thought you just were typing numbers in there. In Excel, we talked a little bit about this when we were entering the data. It's looking at the first thing you type in. So if you type in text, it's like, oh, that's text. If you type in a number, then it knows it's a number. And the way we tell it a formula is coming is we put an equal sign first. So that tells Excel, hey, look for a formula next. So we're going to go back and edit this one, and we're going to put the equal sign. There's a couple ways to edit this cell. Let's start with the formula bar. Do you remember where the formula bar is?
Yes, it's right on top.
And you'll see what we typed in there. So just click in front of the 3, and let's add the equal sign. And then we'll enter that.
And there it is.
So it actually did the calculation. So as soon as it sees the equal sign, it knows it's supposed to calculate something. That worked, and we got the right answer, but it's not the best way to put in that formula. Let me tell you why. Let's say that our friend got a raise.
That would be nice.
Exactly. So we're going to go back up and put in the new number. And let's say that now it's 38,000. Enter.
The monthly income didn't change.
That's correct, because the monthly income, we typed in 36,000. It has no correlation whatsoever to that yearly income. That doesn't really help us. So let's try it a different way. I'm going to delete. This time, go ahead and type in the equal sign, to start with that. And I want you to click in cell B2.
Oh, so it highlights B2 and inserts B2 into B3.
Exactly. So it's typing into the formula using that cell reference, which is what we want. And now we're just going to finish the formula the same way. We're going to divide by 12.
And hit enter. And there it is.
Now we have the correct answer.